uh, Psalms 149, to execute upon them the judgment written. All right, referring to people, man, not a damn place. This the honor have all the saints. Praise ye the Lord, man. Okay, praise ye the Lord. So that's just more proof that Babylon is not talking about a people, man. Okay, I mean Salakia, not talk about a place, but it's referring to a people, man. Okay, that's who the Lord coming back to judge, man. So let's prove it further. Let's go back to that Revelation 18. So this is Revelation 18 and 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you. And I just read the reward, man. Okay? Esau being in chains, all right? Their kings in chains, their nobles in feathers of iron, all right? Executing the vengeance, all right? Remember the vengeance on the people, on the heathen. Start with Esau, Edom, man. Okay? So it says reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works, the works of the people, of the heathens, man. In the cup which she have filled to her double. All right, and we know the daughter of Edom was the one filling that cup. All right, filling that cup full of what? Wickedness, confusion, evil, lies. All right. So it says, how much has she glorified herself and lived deliciously? All right. You look up that word deliciously. All right. It says lavishly, man, and luxury, man. And Esau is definitely living in luxury all throughout the earth, man. Not just in America, man. So this is another clue that is referring to people and not a place. And this is plain, man. This is plain. It says, so much torment and sorrow give her. All right? And I read about the torment and sorrow, her kings being bound in chains, man. All right? That's part of the torment. Okay? Their nobles being in feathers of iron, man. That's part of the torment. That's part of the sorrow. Okay? So it says, so much torment and sorrow give her, for she saith in her heart, I sit as a queen, and I'm no widow, and shall see no sorrow. And that's the pride of Edom. And it's spoke about in the book of Obadiah. All right? The book of Obadiah. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day. Her plague shall come in one day. All right? So it says, death. All right? Death. That's one of the plagues that the Lord gonna bring upon Esau, Edom, that great dragon, mystery Babylon. All right? Which is a major clue that is referring to people and not a goddamn place, man. The Edomites only in America is not going to die, man. Edomites all across this earth is going to be put to death. All right? Along with their heathen friends. All right? Not just the Edomites in the Vatican going to be put to death. The Edomites throughout this whole earth, man. So it says, and mourning. That's another clue. Only people can mourn, man. Okay? Only people can mourn, man. It says grief and sorrow. Okay? Only people can have grief and sorrow, man. So it says, and famine. And famines. Only people can starve. So that's another clue that is referred to a people and not a damn place, man. Okay? Famine not just coming to America, man. Famine is coming throughout this whole earth, man. That's part of the Lord's judgment. All right? That's part of those plagues, man. And she shall be utterly burnt with fire, And we know that brimstone, volcano, produce fire, man. Okay? But you got these clowns talking about some damn ICBM missiles, man. That Bible.org doctrine, man, that they get from Esau, man. Say, for strong is the Lord power who judgeth her. Now let's prove that fire, what that fire is, man. Let's go to the book of Luke. This is the book of Luke, chapter 17. This is Luke chapter 17, and let's see, verse 29. It says, but the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Even thus shall it be in the days when the Son of Man, Yahushua, is revealed. All right? And the book of Revelations, you look up the word revelation, it says the revealing of Yahushua. That's what meaning in his second coming. All right? Meaning when that star fall from heaven, all right, who was given all authority, gave the keys to the bottomless pit. All right, the authority to bring the judgment upon this earth, man. That's what it's talking about, man. The same angel that came from the east. Let's go up some. Let's see. The same angel that came from the east, referring to who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. So this is Luke 17:24. For as the lightning that lightning out of the one part under heaven shineth into the other part of heaven, so shall the Son of Man be in his day. But first he must suffer things and be rejected of this generation. And that's the point, all right? That the Lord is coming from what the people call the sky, the heavens, okay? So let's go back. Let's get another precept dealing with that brimstone. To show you what the fire is referring to, man. Show you that it's not referring to no goddamn missiles, man. So this is Revelation 19, and I'm gonna start at 19. It says, and I saw the beast and the kings of the earth and their armies. All right, so that's referring to the great dragon and his angels that's prepared to fight against Yahushua, man. Okay, and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse, against him that sat on that white horse in Revelation 6, who was given that crown, all right, with the keys to the bottomless pit, man. And it says, and against his army, Michael and his angels, all right, that's the Lord's army. And the beast was taken, meaning Babylon the Great has fallen and prevailed not, all right? That's an example of them falling. That's an example of that great dragon prevailing not, man. All right, he was taken, and with him the false prophet that worked miracles before him, with which he deceived them that received the mark of the beast and them that worship his image, referring to all the Israelites outside of the elect that worship the image of this beast, man. All right, to make it plain, all right, meaning you follow the philosophies of this devil, Esau, Edom, all right, your father the devil, all right, who's referred to as the father of lies, man, all right, which that's the majority of Israel. Deceived them that received the mark of the beast and them, Israelites, that worship his image, these both, you and your father the devil, were cast alive into a lake of fire, burning with brimstone. Burning with brimstone. And that's how Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed, according to the Bible. Even thus, meaning when the Lord is revealed, all right, when the book of Revelations come to life, all right, the brimstone, that's the fire, man. When you look up the word brimstone, it says sulfur, all right, sulfur, and volcanoes produce sulfur. That's how he destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, man, with the brimstone, man. All right, and the same way he destroyed that is going to be the same way he destroyed Esau, Edom. All right, that's how Babylon gonna fall. Okay. So let's go back to that Revelation 18. Let's see. In verse 9, it says, "And the kings of the earth, who committed fornication and lived deliciously with her, shall bewail her and lament for her when they see the smoke of her burning." The smoke of her burning, standing afar off for the fear of her torment. Now we already read the torment, man. Their kings being bound in chains, man. Their nobles in feathers of iron. That's the torment, man. Saying at last that great city, the great dragon, Babylon the Great, Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. All right? Only people can be judged, man, not a place, man. That's plain. So let's jump down. Let's jump down to verse 17. For all you money-loving niggas out there, man. All right? It says, Revelation 18:17, "For in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught." Has come to naught. All right? So that's an example of Babylon falling, man. Only people can inherit riches, man. Only people can possess riches, man. And it's certainly not just talk about Edomites in America being rich, man. Edomites are rich all across this earth, man. All across this earth, man, on every continent, man. So that's the proof that is referring to Esau, Edom. All right? So it says, in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught, and every shipmaster and every company and ship and seller, as many as trade by sea, stood afar off, and they cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is likened to this city? What people is likened to these people? Okay? And they cast dust on their heads and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, at last, that great city wherein were made rich all that ships in the sea by reason of her costliness, for in 1 hour is she made desolate. All right? Destroyed, man. All right? Rejoice over her, thou heaven, ye holy apostles, and prophets, for the power have avenged you upon her. Okay? So that's plain, man, that it's referring to people and not a place, man. Okay? That's the understanding of who the mystery Babylon is. And the mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea of people. All right? Sea of people, not a literal stone. Okay? Not a literal stone. So it says, let's see, saying, thus with violence shall the great city Babylon be thrown down. All right? Shall be thrown down. And shall be found no more at all. Meaning taken out of their position of power. Okay? Never to rule again. That's what it's referring to. Okay? And the voice of harpers and musicians and pipers and trumpets shall be heard no more at all in thee, and no craftsman of whatsoever craft he be shall be found any more in thee, and the sound of the millstone shall be heard no more at all in thee. And the light of the candle shall shine no more at all in thee. All right? Because Esau, when you read the book of Isaiah chapter 14, Salaki, I believe chapter 12, it talks about Lucifer, man. Chapter 14 talks about Lucifer. Okay? That's the basically the crackers that's enlightened, man. That know that the so-called Negroes that came to America in slave ships are the Israelites. Okay? Know that those Khazar Edomites over there in the land is not the Lord's people. Alright? They know space don't exist. They know we don't live on a spinning water ball. Alright? So it says, and the light of the candle shall shine no more at all in thee. And the voice of the bridegroom, and it is referring to them being taken out of their position of power, basically, man. They're never going to rule again. That's why it says, and the light of the candle shall shine no more at all in thee. All right? That's an example of Esau falling out of his position of power to never rule on earth again, man. Okay? And the voice of the bridegroom, the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee, for thy merchants was the great men of the earth, for by thy sorceries, all right, by thy sorceries, confusion, witchcraft, and lies, were all nations deceived. Remember, let's get the precept. Let's read that again. It says, by thy sorceries, referring to Babylon, were all nations deceived. Were all nations deceived. Now let's prove that Babylon is not referring to a place. Revelations 12 and 9. And that great dragon, Babylon the Great, was cast out. Remember, the light of the candle is not going to shine in thee anymore. That's how it's going to be cast out. The Lord going to take his, cut off his lights, man, basically. That old serpent. So the old serpent is America. The old serpent is the Vatican City. That old serpent called the devil. So the devil is America. This is what you niggas saying. The devil is a place. That's how stupid that doctrine is, man. And Satan. So now Satan is America. Satan is the Vatican City. Okay. Which deceiveth the whole world. Which deceiveth the whole world. So that's the proof that Babylon is referring to a people and not a place. Which deceiveth the whole world. So let's go back to Revelation 18. And it says, Revelation 18:23, it says, for by thy sorceries, confusion, witchcraft, lies, were all nations deceived. Referring to the devil, man. That old serpent, not America, man. That old serpent, all right? That's ruling all throughout the whole earth and not just in America, man. Okay? So it says, and in her was found the blood of the prophets, because Esau, all right? Amongst Esau, Edom found the blood of the prophets and the saints and all that were slain upon the earth. So that's the mystery Babylon, all right? It's referring to Esau, Edom, not a place, man, okay? Not a place, but a people, man. That's what's going to fall, all right, when Yahweh shall return to the earth, man, all right? And basically that's the point, man. Hope you brothers was edified with that. Shalom.